G'day everybody, Vanity001 here. So, the owner of a drugstore arrives at work to find a man leaning heavily against the wall outside his store. Very strange look on this man's face. So he walks into the clerk and asks, "What's up with this guy?" "Couldn't find the cough syrup," the clerk explains. "So I gave him a box of laxatives and told him to take them all at once." "Laxatives won't cure a cough, you idiot." The clerk smiles and says, "Of course it will, look at him. He's too afraid to cough." That's a little funny little one, that one. So some of you might already know too that we've had our first look at console gameplay for Battlefield 3 on PS3. Jimmy Fallon had the guys on there. Played, I think, I don't know, about 3-4 minutes. You actually get to see the knife animation because Jimmy Fallon was a bit of a noob and pulled the knife out when he was supposed to be shooting somebody. So people need to remember what they saw was on a projected TV, it was still pre-alpha. You know, it wasn't what it is going to look like when it's finalized. It was, you know, a bit blocky and washed out. But, you know, that's just probably the way it looked on the television. So don't go judging it by what you saw there. I'm sure DICE and EA and that will be bringing out better, you know, quality gameplay footage of consoles in the very near future. Probably in the next couple of days, since they've already had that on television at the moment. They'll probably show us something very soon. So don't go judging it too harshly of what you've seen. I think it looked different, but then again, it is console. So I have a bit of a rant in a couple of minutes too, just after this kind of thing happens right here. Watch this guy gets fucked up, mate. Just both of us open up. He was dead either way, eh? Now we all know by now that the console version of Battlefield 3 is not going to look as good as it does on PC. That's just not going to happen. And I in no way, you know, put this in DICE's court, because they're just working with what they have, and that's the Xbox and the PS3. I blame Sony and Microsoft for this shit. Making us wait, you know, 2015 before they'll bring out a new generation of consoles, just so they can milk the market a bit more, when every gaming company seems to be, you know, ready to, you know, make those next generation games for next generation consoles, but they're not there. And Microsoft and Sony are really, Sony especially, needs to do fucking something, mate. Watch this shit. Look at this. Slow-mo on this, because look at this. And watch this boat. Holy fucking shit, mate. Do you see that? I was like, Adrian, go look at that. Fucking look at this. He was a bit too late. There he comes running in the frame now. But yeah, that was just epic, mate. That was fucking great. And there's a pretty good no-scope chopper kill right there too. But yeah, Sony really needs to do something. If they want to, you know, get their market share back on track, they need to do something with their consoles. Because I think they're posting a $3.2 billion loss this year. About a 200% increase in the rate of PS3 returns, trade-ins and that. And as for Microsoft, well, you know, all the money in the world's never going to change their mind, I don't think. Because they're just milking the Xbox as it is, and the Kinect. I mean, even the Kinect, with the current generation of consoles, the Kinect probably can't even reach its full potential. So they're just going to milk it, the Xbox as it is now, for all the money they can get out of it, which is pretty typical Microsoft. You know, I mean, Windows 8 is coming out next year, and Windows 7 just came out, so it's just fucking, it's money, 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 dude. They don't really give a fuck. Oh, mate, it just gets me in kind of a rage sometimes, you know, get that feeling that you fuckers, mate. You just think to yourself, you know, there's not really anything anybody's going to be able to do about it. I mean, what are we all going to do? Cancel our Xbox Live and PSN? No. I think, yeah, we're once again getting the short end of the stick, you know, all the way around with these companies, the way they conduct their business and think of their consumers as just, you know, dollar signs instead of actually thinking, well, let's progress the technology on, not just for, you know, our benefit, but for everybody's benefit. We can, because you have a look at the Kinect, mate. The majority of the uses for the Kinect haven't been for gaming. I mean, there's been medical uses, there's been engineering use, there's just a multitude of different applications for the Kinect system. And that could, you know, consoles really need to progress forward. Not in fucking 3 years of time. They need to do it now. It's just ridiculous they are making us wait for that fucking period of time before they're going to give us a new generation of consoles, just so they can milk the market for all it's worth. It's fucking pathetic, mate. But that's big business. That's the way it's done. It's money, money, money. And you truly are an insignificant part of that equation. You don't matter in the slightest. I mean, they say, oh, customer first and all this fucking crap they, you know, they put out there, the PR shit they get out. I think if there was ever going to be a game where they launch these new generation of consoles, Battlefield 3 was it. There will be other games, you know, in the future and that. At this moment, right now, this is where people want it. They don't want it 3 years down the track. They want it now. That kind of, you know, now, I want it now, I want it now. It's not like that. It's about fucking time, more like it, you know? We're not... It's 5, 6 years? I think 5, 6 years the Xbox and PS3 have been... Or 5 years PS3, 6 years Xbox, something like that. It's actually walking on that guy's head. You know, they've been around, and... Come on, you know, get your shit together. Get these new generations out there and show us what you can really do instead of just caring about your fucking profit margins. It's business, and, you know, business is business, and they're in the business of making money. It's just the way the world works. It's not really anything new to people. I think people understand that aspect of the world. It's not really about progressing forward with it, with technology. It's about how do I make a profit from this technology. That's the only reason we haven't got clean energy at the moment, is because it's not profitable. We had, you know, a innovation that would make some, you know, billionaire billions more, instead of it being free energy, which it should be. But if it, you know, if it was something that would just, oh, I can sell this, then it would be tomorrow, mate. You know, unlimited energy, but at a price. It would be there. But they already know that that's not going to be the case when it does happen. It will be free. Because of the science behind it, it doesn't allow for it to be sold off once it is, because everybody wants that free energy. So enough of this serious shit. I got some insignificant shit I want to talk about. Like the sniper that was sitting down on a bloody jet ski. And this bullshit right here. Look at that crap. Knife nowhere near me. And I'm dead from a knife. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was absolute bullshit, and I was raging like a fucking nutcase right then too. Because as you saw, if you want to go back and have a look, I didn't really pause it for long enough. But if you want to have a look at that, that knife was nowhere fucking near me, mate. His arm went fucking go-go gadget on me and got me. It's a load of fucking shit. But yeah, Constantius and I are knocking these fucking choppers out of the air tonight too. That's why I kind of put it up. I heard these bailing shit is really pissing me off with these choppers, because there was moments there we would have got huge multi-kills and we just got robbed because they bailed out. But yeah, it's kind of a serious, non-serious commentary right there. I didn't really intend it to be that way, but it turned out that way, and I'm gonna keep it. So yeah, it wasn't all, you know, fucking flashy gameplay or anything. It was just a good little match, so I thought I'd put it up. So I'll catch us again next time, and thanks for watching.